Hi students, hopefully all of you will be doing great and enjoying your online classes. We all know that internet is very beneficial in all aspects and that is why we are connected today. So let's get started what we have already discussed about internet as a post office in particular. The internet is global system of interconnected computer networks which are used to communicate between networks and devices. The internet carries a vast range of information, resources and services such as the interlinked hypertext documents and application of the World Wide Web, electronic mail, telephony and file sharing. Terms associated with internet are ISP, an internet service provider, is a company such as Neatel, Zonk, PTCL Broadband, or Varid that provides internet access to companies, families, and even mobile users. ISPs use fiber optics, satellite, copper wire, and other forms to provide internet access to its customers. An ISP stands for the Internet Service Provider. An IP address means Internet Protocol Address. The word modem stands for modulator or demodulator. A modem's purpose is to convert digital information to analog signals, which is modulation, and to convert analog signals back into useful digital information, that is demodulation. Web page is a hypertext document connected to the World Wide Web. A website. It is a collection of web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name and published on at least one web server. Websites are typically dedicated to a particular topic or purpose, such as news, education, commerce, entertainment, or social networking. The World Wide Web, commonly known as the web, is an information system where documents and other web resources are identified by uniform resource locators which may be interlinked by a hypertext and are accessible over the internet. A web browser, commonly referred to as a browser, is a software application for accessing information on the World Wide Web. When a user requests a particular website, the web browser retrieves the necessary content from a web server and then displays the resulting web page on the user's device. Uniform Resource Locator and its URL is defined as the global address of documents and other resources on the World Wide Web, or it is nothing more than the address of a given unique resource on the web. A home page is a web page that serves as the starting point of website. It is the default web page that loads when you visit a web address that only contains a domain name. Short for electronic mail, email is information stored on a computer that is exchanged between two users over telecommunications. More plainly, email is a message that may contain text, file, images, or other attachments sent through a network to a specified individual or group of individuals. To receive emails, you will need an email account, an email address. Also, if you want to send emails to other people, you will need to obtain their email addresses. It's important to learn how to write email addresses correctly because if you do not enter them exactly right, your emails will not be delivered or they might be delivered to the wrong person. So, there are addressing schemes here for writing an email address, letter addressing scheme, and number addressing scheme. Understanding email addresses. Email addresses are always written in a standard format that includes a username, the @ symbol, and the email provider's domain. The user's name is the name you choose to identify yourself, and the email provider is the website that hosts your email account. Email versus ordinary mail or snail mail. Snail mail comes when the postal worker reaches your address, which breaks for major holidays and likely only one delivery per day. Email is delivered any time of the day, any day of the year, and pretty much as soon as it's sent. If you need to get an urgent message to somebody, email is vastly superior to the snail mail. Advantages of email. The practice of sending and receiving email is more popular than ever because of its benefits over regular mail. Speed. One of the primary advantages of email is speed. While an electronic message can literally travel at the speed of light, a traditional post office letter may take days or even weeks to reach its destination. The instant nature of email can be a key benefit for businesses who can collaborate and share information rapidly. Cost. Email is an extremely inexpensive system compared to a normal post office. Once a computer has been connected to the internet, there is virtually no cost needed to send electronic messages. The cost savings of email are particularly valuable to businesses who may send hundreds or even thousands of messages each day. If traditional letters is used instead, the cost of postage and supplies is significant. Content. If you send copies of letters to multiple recipients by regular mail, you will have to pay postage for each letter that you send. Preparing each letter for mail out can also be time consuming. However, you can send letters to multiple email recipients within seconds by including their email addresses. Receiving messages. The benefits of being able to receive or send an email anywhere from any location through internet access. No matter what email service you choose, you'll need to learn how to interact with an email interface, including the inbox, the message pane, and the compose pane. Depending on the email provider, the interface may look and feel different, but they all function in essentially the same way. In this unit, we have discussed about using an email interface to send and receive messages. We also discussed various terms, actions, and features that are commonly used when working with email. Inbox. The inbox is where The inbox is where you will view and manage emails you receive. Emails are listed with the name of the sender, the subject of the message, and the date of receiving. Message pane. When you select an email in the inbox, it will open in the message pane. From here, you can read the message and choose how to respond with a variety of commands. Compose pane. You can click the Compose or New button from your inbox to open the Compose pane to create your own email message. From here, you will need to enter the recipient's email address and a subject. You'll also have the option to upload files, photos, documents as attachments, and add formatting to the message. A compose pane will also appear when you select reply or forward. The text from the original message will be copied into the compose pane. Here are some inquisitive statements which you have to answer. Internet stands for how many addressing schemes do we have on internet? The first page of a website is called which option will be used to attach file in an email? A company that offers internet services is called and list parts of an email addresses. What does BCC stands for? URL stands for. These will reinforce your knowledge about internet as a post office. Hope you have liked the lesson. Thank you.